Hey everyone, I'm back again with another r/relationship advice, and this one is titled, My best friend's fiance is jealous of me and wants me out of his life. He broke off the engagement. How can I help reassure her and calm him down? Please make sure you like the video and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Let's get right into it. So here's the backstory. I've been best friends with this guy that we'll call Troy since we were in 8th grade. All throughout high school, we hung out together with our other mutual best friend, Adam. All three of us hung out quite a bit and did nearly everything together. In high school, we had our fair share of losses and trauma. There was a point where both Adam and Troy stayed at home for a couple of months prior to college due to home problems. So I think we got closer than usual friends because we learned to lean on each other so much. Fast forward to college, and all three of us went to different colleges, but we would all FaceTime each other every other day. Leaving our families and each other was rough for us, but we developed a sort of codependency on each other in high school, and our continuing communication every day didn't help the situation, but we were coping. Come sophomore year, Troy started dating his now fiancée, Emily. They get on well and are a great couple. I'm very happy for them. From the beginning, Troy was very clear that I was just a friend and that he tells me and Adam everything. She was alright with it as far as I knew at the time, so it wasn't uncommon for us to hear about his relationship problems and fights they were having. When Adam and I went to visit him and met her for the first time, she was very kind to us. Albeit a little awkward, but that's understandable. Whenever we would visit him, he would kind of ignore her and hang out with us exclusively, and we pointed that out to him, but he always dismissed it as he saw her every day, and us maybe once every 6 months. I let it slide because it wasn't my fight to fight. I think it was our visits and his neglect of her that started her bitterness towards me. Years went by though, and now they're engaged. Adam was chosen as the best man, and I'm meant to be a groomsman in his wedding. A few months ago, our best friend Adam committed suicide unexpectedly. Troy and I were, and still are, devastated. It came out of nowhere, and we blame ourselves even though we know it's not our fault. I live alone in an apartment and expressed to Troy that I was distressed and alone, especially due to the lockdown. Troy dropped everything to come live with me for a few weeks as we dealt with our grief and could talk to each other about it. We're both in therapy now for grief. A week ago, Troy got a call from Emily that she wants him back at their apartment now because she doesn't trust him with me. She went off that he was cheating on her with me and that he should be choosing her over me. He got upset with her and basically told her he was grieving and she didn't understand what he was going through, but I did. It came down to a point where Emily gave him an ultimatum and said that Troy could either choose me or her. He said it was unfair of her to make him choose between two important people in his life, and that if she can't understand that he needs me, then maybe they weren't meant to be together. She was hurt by that statement and told him she needed to cool off and think, so they hung up. Today, Emily texted me asking if I had feelings for him, and I said no. She then called me and asked if I loved him, and I told her yes, but as a brother. I'd do anything for Troy. She told me if I did love him, I would take a step back and let her have him. I told her that is a conversation she needs to have with him, and that I'm tired of being in the middle of it. She got angry with me and hung up, and I immediately told Troy about my conversation with her. He called her and broke up with her. I think it was hasty and emotional, and I'm trying to talk him out of it, but I'm not sure what else I can do. Can you all give me some advice? I feel like this is my fault for asking him to come stay with me. Hey all, it's been a few hours since I posted this, and I didn't expect to get all these responses. Thank you for all your input. It's really helped me to get some perspective. I've been told that my relationship with both Troy and Adam was detrimental to the rest of the relationships, and I was taking steps to fix that. But with Adam's death and the stress, all the lessons I've been learning kind of flew out of the window. That's no excuse for how I've been behaving. Troy is a dear friend and I've been sabotaging his relationships with other people unknowingly. That's not fair to him or to the people in his life. I've considered Emily a friend too since I've met her, but I haven't been a good friend to her either. Since I've posted this, Troy broke down about his breakup and regrets breaking up with her. He texted her and they agreed to try to talk things out in a couple of days when they both have had time to consider everything. I showed Troy this thread and he got to hear what you were all saying too, so hopefully that helps. He and I agreed that we needed some space apart, so he will stay at my apartment and I'm staying on the couch of a coworker. Again, thank you for all your input for those of you who supported me and those who called Troy and me out on our behavior. Hopefully, with our continued therapy and eventual boundaries, we can maintain a healthy friendship as well as have healthy relationships with other people. And the top advice says, I don't think there is anything you can do here. If I'm Emily, I am seeing my fiancé, my future husband, in a codependent relationship with another woman, whom he tells everything about our relationship, who regularly ignores and abandons me to hang out with her when she visits, and who literally moved in with her during his grief. How can she be his wife when he turns to you, exclusively, to the point of moving in with you, when he needs support? This is not a man who is ready to marry. I'm not saying you did anything wrong, I'm just saying he clearly doesn't want her in the wife role. If I was her, I would have skipped the ultimatum and just dumped him. It's obvious she can never come close to the role that you play in his life. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment below and let me know if there's any other subreddits you guys would like me to make videos on, and also like the video and please subscribe.